Hey gang, so we are going to paint a tank and set of fenders for my buddy's little Harley, little sports he's got. So anyway, I'll show you a little how steps are going to do it. It's going to have a ghost. What happened? Power went out. All right, there it is, original fender. Some kind of aftermarket tank, little peanut tank for a Sportster, girly man bike. And a $20 fender off of Amazon. It's a piece of crap. Anyhow, we're gonna, I'm gonna seal up the tank. We're gonna put the base down and then lay out some flames and then put some color on it. Anyway, stay tuned. Hey gang, so we are going to paint a little gas tank and a pair of fenders for my buddy Bobby tonight. He doesn't know I'm doing it. I'm doing it without him being here because he's a pain in the ass. He's always making suggestions, and I like to do it my way. So anyway, he picked the color out, or extra paint I had left over. This Kandy black sherry color I had picked out for another car that I'm not going to use. Anywho, I'm going to show you a couple tricks on it, and we're going to paint up this tank and fenders. Anybody can do this stuff. It's House of Color KBC, which is color candy base coat. It's basically a cheater candy. You shoot it on one time. You can put tinted clear on top of it, but you don't have to. It takes like 6 to 8 coats to get the cover right, but it goes over a dark base and looks bitchin' when it's done. Anyhow, I use it on a lot of different cars, Corvettes, and so I'll flash some cars up later of some other KBC colors. But House of Color is my go-to. There's probably other paints out there, but I've been doing it for so long. I'm really not into changing, now and trying to learn other, company crap. So anyway, we're gonna use House of Color, Candy Base Coat, KBC 11, I think it is, whatever. Anyway, I'll show you the paint as I do it, and we're gonna lay out some flames. We're gonna do some reverse ghost candy flames. So anyway, stay tuned and we'll see how it goes. Bye now. All right, so the tank and the front fender both needed to be primered or sealed because they came with some body. I do some body work on them. So I went ahead and sealed those, scuffed them out, sanded them down. We got some sand throughs here and there. Plastic fenders, like I said, excuse my hiccups. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the base color, which will be the actual flame color on these, which is what's called Bordeaux red, left over from another truck I did like days gone by. So bring the base color on here, and then I'm gonna lay out the flames, and we'll be right back. Bye. I could try to show you how to lay out flames, but really it's just something I have to practice, I've been laying flames out since I was a little kid. One of my dad's drag boats when I was a kid had flames on it, and ever since then I've been addicted to doing flames. So I've always wanted to have flame cars. I have a flame dually, I've had flame trucks, flame cars. Flames are kind of out right now, but I'm thinking about actually painting my Kenworth and flame the shit out of that. Anywho, so I got the flames laid out. I'm gonna show you where we're at, and then what we're gonna do with the next little colors. Right now it's got this wine color on it, kind of a purplish maroon color. So here, I'll flip this around. So there's the rear fender. Lay some stripes on that. There's the front fender. The different colors tape is different company, different brand. I had some other tape, I just kind of used it all up on this job. And you can see, they're pretty close to perpendicular. I don't ever really try to make them perfect. Back in the day, I used to do a lot of bikes. I mean, a lot of bikes, probably 2 or 3 a week. And this is kind of what the basic layout would be normally, over black, almost always. So anyway, now I'm gonna spray everything black. And then I'm going to lay out the tape the centers up of everything. Then I'm going to edge all the flames with some heavy silver. And then I'm going to pull the tape off it, and we're going to lay out all the candy on it. So that's where we're at right now, okay? Stay tuned. All right, so the black is laid out. We're on top of all the tape. Underneath the tape is gonna be that wineberry color, but once we put the candy over all of it, it's gonna make it darker and really pop. The black is gonna be the background color behind all the flames, underneath all the flames. And then, so we do everything in basically reverse. So it gets confusing, but here we are. So anyway, I got to dry overnight, and tomorrow I'll go ahead and back tape everything, and then go around the edges with everything with the big flakes silver, and then start laying the candy. So I'm gonna do the front, these areas with some dark charcoal, and then go around the edges of all the licks with the silver. So, and then when I put the wild cherry over top of everything, it'll give it a background. You'll see these ghost flames coming from the back of the color. So it'll look pretty sick, hopefully. Anyway, bye now. See you in a little bit. Bye. All right, guys. So we're working on these motorcycle parts for Bobby. I got the flames taped in the first color of the flames. So let me turn this around so you can take a look at it. So you can see the background where the tape is at is black. Not gonna be black, but it is black now. The flames are this charcoal color I sprayed on top of it. Now I'm gonna go around the edges with this bright silver to kind of give it a little accent. So anyway, there's that. And you can see the tape off. You know, I haven't done flames in years, man, so I'm a little rusty. Anywho, so next color, bye now. Okay, so we take the gun, put on jet, which is the tightest you can get the thing, turn the air pressure down a little bit, so it's basically like a little mini jet, and we're gonna go around the edges of the flames. see, just to hide around the bowl. That was a little bit funky, isn't it, right there? You put a little more right there. Make that better. But other than that, it's pretty good to go. Okay, so now I'm gonna untape everything and start laying down the candy black cherry on top of everything. So that's just putting down the base. So everything's gonna come back through it. The darker areas, of course, will be darker, lighter, lighter, lighter. So it'll give you contrast, and you'll see the flames through the candy. So we'll see how the silver does, but I think it's gonna be pretty bright. Anyway, we'll see how it looks. Bye now. All right, so there's everything unmasked. You can see how it looks now. Kind of, eh. All right, here's the top color we're putting on. It is KK03 Wild Cherry Candy Base Coat, House of Color. Kind of get an idea. Let's put this out in the light and the sun. You can kind of get an idea what it looks like in the sun. You see that? Okay, so we gotta put like 6 coats of that on, because it's very transparent and it takes a while for it to build. I'll go 6 to 8, sometimes 10 coats, depending on what I'm putting it on, how dark I want it. And you can adjust it by how many coats you put on. You can put 2 or 3, whatever you want to do. The more you put on, the more depth it gets. Anyway, I'm gonna mix this up and we're gonna start spraying it. Notice, I'm telling you what, this is organization. All right. Cleanliness is godliness, and there's not a whole lot of godliness going on here, apparently. Anyway, bye now. All right, here's everything unmasked. But when you start putting candy on, it's gonna change everything. They're just base colors, that's all they are. You may ask, what happened to the rear fender? Oh, let's go look at the rear fender. Here's the rear fender over here. So you peel all the base off it when I pull the tape off it. Because it's a piece of crap plastic, piece of shit that won't hold paint. So there you go. It was sanded down, trust me, with 320. I knew it was gonna be a problem. And I even put what do you call it? Plastic prep on it, whatever it is, to make it softer so it adhered to the paint, and it still didn't adhere to it. So anyway, we're gonna sand all that off, and I'm gonna do it just basic black cherry, but it's in my way right now. I'm gonna do it later. Right now, we're gonna focus on these 2 pieces here. Okay, here we go. All right, so there we go. You can see how dark it is. It's almost black in here. Outside it's going to look black. So anyway, I'm going to let it dry for a little bit. And I'm going to try to clear out, and then we're going to take it outside and see what it's like inside. Paint on my head. All right, clear time. So there's a tank. You can barely see the flames underneath all the candy. Ghost flames, basically. So we're gonna polish it out. I color sanded it with 800 first, and I came back with 1200 and chase it with 1200. Pretty good. So for the compound I use, that's plenty. No sense of going down to 3000 and all that crap. You'll see when I'm done. It'll look like a piece of glass. So anyway, I'm gonna get to polishing, and I'll show it to you when it's all done. Let's take it out in the sunlight. Here we go. There you go. Picture, but what do you think, everybody? I think that's pretty badass. Definitely ghost flames. So that is black cherry over black background with a silver faded flame. Came out like that. Pretty dark for over silver, I think. But you know, when ghost flames, you get ghost flames. Kind of hard to see. There's actually 3 colors there, if you can see it. My phone's kind of hard, but see the line right there? So the step of that red that was in there. But anyway, there it is. Bye now.